Forget to you. I'll cut it all first. Yeah. Let's just walk over here. Yes. Yes, I'm the balance.
Once I get to talking, she'll be talking, I promise.
Oh, you're. Now you really do need that.
Now I do need it. That was completely my fault, Ariel. I probably didn't even screw the lid on last time I drank out of it. I do love this water bottle though, from the Walmart. Okay, easy pose. We'll find our crossed-legged position. Maybe the eyes close down. Maybe they stay open. Whatever feels good. Sometimes the nervous system likes open, sometimes closed. Just feeling into whatever your body needs. It's open eyes, shut eyes. Find a few breaths. Inhale, exhale. Relaxing the shoulders. Just really feeling the abundance of energy in the body. You might not have to actually do anything to feel this abundance. Sometimes we think about abundance and think like a lot of money or a lot of something, but maybe the abundance is of support beneath you, energy around you, within you, in a different way. It's relaxing the face, the eyes, those little muscles around the face, lips, cheeks, teeth, gums. Go ahead and set your intention for this class today. Maybe it is abundance, maybe something else. A couple more smooth breaths in and out. Go ahead and bring the chin to the chest and take the gaze over the left shoulder. And dip the chin back to the chest, taking the gaze over the right shoulder here. Just half circles with the head, kind of getting out any sticky spots or tight spots. Move the head in those half moon circles with your breath. And then finding a full circle now. So head rolls all the way back and moving with the breath. So the inhale brings the head forward. Exhale, take the head back and around. So find full circle. Switching direction. Still inhale forward. Exhale the head back and around. Nice. And last one. And your head back at center. Let's walk those left fingertips out to the left. Taking the right hand, placing the right hand, right fingers behind the left ear, which draws the right ear towards the right shoulder. Back Checking out, give your body a say here on how much you're moving into the stretch or any stretches, any movements we do. Your body gets a say. I'm just here to guide, offer up suggestions. Maybe the head gaze is down or up. Kind of adjust where you feel that stretch in the neck. And the hand releases. We'll take the right hand out to the right. And the left hand finds its way behind the right ear. Using the weight of the hand to bring the left ear to the left shoulder. Maybe an adjustment of the gaze down, up. And slowly release the hand. We'll find ourselves back at center. Let's pull the shoulders to the ears. Give a squeeze up. And roll the shoulders back and down. So on the inhale, draw the shoulders up. Inhaling. Exhale back and down. Inhale, squeezing up. Exhale back and down. Skinning out any sticky spots. Any of those have spots that are a little hung up. Letting them get worked out as you roll through the shoulders. All around. Maybe even exaggerating the shoulder roll by kind of taking elbows around in a circle. Might be able to get into the shoulders a little bit more. And find our way back down. Take the hands onto the knees as you circle, inhaling forward. Exhale back and around. And switch direction. Circling. Few more rounds. Getting out any sticky spots in the back, the hips, middle back, lower back, even the neck can move. Circles. And we'll find our way back to center, finding a big breath in, lengthen up through the crown. And as you exhale, tuck the chin, round the back, shoulders come forward, chin to chest. Seated cat pose. Just staying here to breathe in between the shoulder blades, into that spaciousness on the back body. Just feeling that constriction and that tight smallness in the belly, the front body, chin to chest, that tightness in. Good. And then slowly start to pull the chest forward. Lift the gaze. Gently lay the head back as the chest opens. Shining the throat, the heart open. Deep breath. And we'll move with the breath. So exhale, tucking round, seated cat. Inhale, lift the chest, lift the gaze, lay the head back, seated, cow pose. Exhaling round, chin to chest. Inhale, draw the chest through, look up to the sky. Rounding, exhale. Nice. Getting out any pops, cracks in the back, shoulder. One more set. And we'll slowly find our way back on the mat to extend the legs. Just resting the hands in the lap, gently flexing the feet. The knees can be slightly bent. Feeling the lift of the head, shoulders align over hips, ears over the shoulders. Go ahead and reach both hands to the sky, taking an inhale, lengthen through the fingers, the arms. And as you exhale, soften the body forward in seated fold. Just letting the head melt down. Are you telling me you're out of cheese? Just maybe hands over to the left side of the legs, to the left of the left leg. So the head stays folding forwards. Rounded back. To center. And then taking the hands to your right. Seated fold. Smooth breath. Letting the head relax down. Couple more breaths. Coming to center, sliding back. We'll bring the hands behind the sitting bones to where the fingers are facing the hips. Lifting the head, open up through the chest, lay the head back to open the throat. Bring the head back heavy. Just notice the openness across your heart, front chest. Good. Slowly gaze. Bring the gaze to the head. We'll take the left foot to the inner right thigh. Adding a twist here. Right hand finds the left knee and left hand behind the back. There's flexion in the right toes. You inhale to lift and lengthen. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, think twist. Especially wringing out through those core muscles, abdominal muscles. She hasn't been waving lately. You're lucky. All right. Release. And then walk the hands down that right leg. Holding over the right leg. Stretch. Couple more breaths. Good. And we'll walk the hands over to the right side of the right leg. Maybe the left hand even stacked on top of right. Slowly make your way back to center. And switching the legs. So the left leg extends forward, right foot to the inner thigh. Walking the hands down the left leg. Holding the body over the left leg, maybe nose to knee or close to that. Slowly walk back in towards the body, adding a twist. Left hand finds right knee, right hand behind the back. Flexion in the left foot as you inhale, lengthen through the crown of the head. Exhale, turn to twist. The gaze doesn't have to be over the right shoulder. It could stay over the sternum. Couple more breaths here. Inhale, lengthening through the crown. Twisting through the core. Nice, unraveling, coming back to center, walking the hands down the left leg, and then taking the hands off to the left of the leg. Maybe the right hand stacks on top of left hand. You can interlace the fingers. Feeling that extra stretch in the right side low back. Couple more breaths into the low back, into the back of the leg. Coming back to center, we'll walk in. Bring the bottoms of the feet together in butterfly pose. Bringing the feet out or in, depending on what feels best for you. Hold the ankles. Sitting tall. Maybe flap the butterfly wings. And we'll walk the hands forward. Again, rounded back. are forward. Chin towards the chest. It takes some time to allow the stretch, body to open. Legs slip back, gently expanding to open. The fingers crawl a little bit further forward. We'll walk the hands back in towards the feet. And we'll bring the knees together. And slide the feet to your right. Coming to the knees in all fours, hands and knees. In that tabletop position. Hands and knees. Step the right foot back on the mat. So the ball of the right foot is on the mat to press the right heel back. See if you can keep the hips and shoulders level. Nice. Bringing the right knee back underneath. And extend the left foot out. Pressing into the ball of the left foot. Left heel pressing back as the hips and shoulders try to stay level to each other. Good. Slowly bring the knee back down, curl the toes. We're setting up for downward dog, so the hands may come forward a bit. Toes tuck underneath, lift through the hips and the heels towards the mat. Head is hanging. Feel the heaviness of the head just hanging between the arms. Chest presses towards the thighs, tailbone lifts. Feel the shoulder blades glide down the back away from the ears. Good. 2 more breaths here. And slowly make your way down to hands and knees. Bring the big toes together. Child's pose. The knees could be wide or close. It's whatever feels good to your body. Gently walk the hands over to the right side with the left hand again stacked on top like we did earlier. Maybe the fingers interlaced. We'll bring the hands to center. Walk the hands over to the left side. Right hand stacking on top of left, interlacing fingers. Couple more breaths. stretching your right side. Ribs, those rib muscles, they call them the occipital muscles between the rib bones on the right side. Good. We'll slowly rise. We'll come to center. And then rise to all fours. Let's take the right foot between the hands. Lunge. Kneeling lunge or a full lunge, yogi's choice. Sink down as long as we're keeping the knee over the ankle, not past the toes. So somewhere in the vicinity of over the foot with the knee. Thinking through the hips, relax the shoulders, long back. The right hand to the inside of the right foot. Heel toe the right foot off towards the right so the toes hang off the edge of the mat. It's a lizard pose. So again, that left knee could stay down or keeping the leg extended out. Sinking through the hips. It's a long back. Maybe the elbows find their way down to the mat. Good. Slide that right foot back, hands and knees, and we'll find lunge on the other side. So the left foot steps between the hands, kneeling lunge, or it's a full lunge. Hip sink, long back. Yesterday, she took a drink at Jana's Stanley cup. Luckily, she only had water, or at least so she says.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was whiskey, wasn't it? Let's take the left hand over that left foot to the inside, heel toeing the left foot over to the left in that lizard, or maybe coming to the elbows. Deeper lizard. Noticing where your body feels tight and constricted, but also where it's feeling open and expansive, where you're growing. To another drink cup. You have your own drinks, Missy. Just noticing, where are you open? Where do you feel tight, constricted? Breathe into both places. And we'll lower that back knee as you find your way back to hands and knees at all fours. Tucking the toes. Making your way into downward facing dog. Pedal out the heels. Oh. Between the feet. And slowly start to walk the dog, walking all the way up to the hands in forward fold, taking hands to opposite elbows, swing side to side, ragdoll pose. And back to center. Release the hands towards the earth, head down towards the earth. Inhale, find a half lift. Flat back, fingertips could stay at the mat. Maybe they make their way up to the shins or thighs. Bring the hips over the ankles, wiggle through the toes. And on the exhale, fold forward. Inhale, big circle sweep down, around and up. Big reach, stretch overhead, lift the hands to the sky. And exhale, swan dive, forward fold. Forward fold, inhale, halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, fold. Here we go. And continuing to flow. Inhaling to sweep to the sky. Exhale. Sweeping to the earth. Flat back, halfway lift. Exhale to a fold. To flow. Waking up the legs, the back. Shoulders. How's your water bottle? Continue. Couple more rounds. Nice meeting in a standing mountain pose. Good. Standing tall, mountain. Find our tree pose. Shifting weight into the right foot first. Gaze stays ahead. We wiggle out the toes to spread out the base of that right foot. Left heel could find its way to the right ankle. Or the foot could move up to the calf. You teaching too? Yeah, that's what's going on. Yeah, can you do it? Show us what to do, Ariel. Hands may reach out open or overhead, or you could sway in the breeze, a willow pose. Slowly release the arms, release the foot. We'll switch sides. Into the left foot. Cut off. Cut off. Maybe the right foot slides up the leg, above or below the knee. Wow. 'Cause Gonna bring the hands overhead or out to the sides. Sway and willow pose. Sway in the breeze. Good. Arms slowly make their way back down. Pendulum swings, tap the low back as you swing the arms loose. Just gentle tap on the low back. Sway, soft knees. Good. On the inhale, let's take a big breath in, reaching to the sky. Exhale, swan dive, forward fold. We'll step the right foot back, runner's lunge. And finding the long edge of our mat. Right side, and a wide leg forward fold. Let the head hang. And then slowly walk the hands forward in a wide leg downward dog. Just being careful here with the hands off on the floor. Make sure you have some big grip. If you're feeling grippy, feeling balanced, maybe the hands walk over to the right in your downward dog for the left side body stretch. And through center, over to the left side. And back to center. Pull the heels in, big sweep overhead with a wide leg stance. So feeling yourself grow up to the sky like a sunflower reaches towards the sun, lifting. Good. Open the arms, sun pose, wide arms, gaze up to the sun on your face. You are silly. You are so silly. Sun flow. So on the exhale, we sweep the arms down, bend at the knees. Inhale, press through the legs, straightening, hands reach to the sky. Exhale, sweeping down, bending at the knees, maybe crossing under a leg, or switching through center, side through center, the other side. As you come down. Did you see your thing? Good. I was like, I'll leave it somewhere she can remember or I'll remember. Her hair tie. I put it on the curtain rod thingy or curtain holder. I remember leaving it. If you turned around, I saw the back of you. I was like, every time I rearrange furniture, I find new ones. All right, couple more sets. meeting with hands and temple fingers. Overhead, look between the little triangle you created with your fingers. Good. Release the right hand down to the right. Windmill pose, lifting the left fingers. Again, a nice big side body stretch here. Left fingers reach to the sky. Right hand to the right. Slowly come up through center. And windmill on the other side. Left hand is down. Right fingers reach to the sky. Stretching the right side ribs. Reach through the right foot, or right fingers, and press through the right foot. And release. Find our way back to that wide leg forward fold. And walk the hands all the way up to lunge. Pivoting onto the ball of the right foot, turning the left toes forward in a runner's lunge. And we're finding our way into a downward dog. Left foot steps back, option to stay here in downward dog, or you could move through a half sun salutation, or an inhale in a plank. Bend at the elbows, exhale, crocodile, lower the chest all the way down. Inhale, lift head, chest, belly, cobra. And exhale, making your way back through hands and knees into downward facing dog. And from down dog, we'll find our pigeon. So 3-leg dog. So we'll start by lifting the right leg high to the sky. Right leg lifts, toes lift high. And then pulling that right knee forward behind the right wrist. Maybe the right shin finds its way parallel to the front of the mat. Hands could stay on the mat on either side of the hip or coming down to the elbows. This can also be done from the back, laying on the back with bent knees. Taking right ankle onto the left knee where the fingers interlace behind the left thigh to pull that left thigh in. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Backs, the face. Big stretch here. The glutes, the hips, the back. You relax the face. The shoulders relax. Bigger muscle groups of the hips and thighs. Glutes relax. Oh, my goodness. Couple more exhales here. Good. If you're in a pigeon, on your front, slowly push into the hands, walking the hands back. Making your way into downward dog, sliding the right leg back, or if you're on your hands and knees, you could roll to the side and come up to all fours. Yeah, rock and roll up to seated and back to all fours into downward dog. And we'll find pigeon on the other side. So the left leg lifts high to the sky. Reach the left foot as high as you can. Reach, reach, reach. And pull the left knee forward through behind the left wrist. Maybe the left ankle is behind the right wrist as the right leg walks back. Beautiful. Lift through the head. And again, this could be done on the back. And just laying down, figure 4, laying reclined pigeon. Maybe your elbows find the way down or even the forehead. Forehead may rest on stacked fists. Back. Relax the face, the eyes, the eyeballs, the tiny muscles all around the eyeball. Even the nerve in the back of the eyes where it connects to the brain. Little muscles soften, a big muscle group we're focused on is automatically relaxing. And a few more breaths out. And slowly walk the hands up on each side of the hip. And moving into downward dog. So the left leg slides back. Downward dog, you could stay here in downward dog or move through a half sun salutation. Inhale to plank for the salute. Exhale, lower the chest, bending at the elbows, crocodile or kneeling crocodile. Inhale, lift through the head, the heart, chest, cobra. Exhale, downward dog. Downward dog. We'll make our way onto our seat. So lower the knees, swing the feet out to your left, drop the right hip to the right. The feet swing around out front. Feet out front. Slowly lower down onto your back. Imagine you're reaching your hands forward and somebody's holding your hands, holding you. So you're slowly lowering down all the way onto your back. Bend the knees. Letting both knees fall in together and the feet are a little bit wider, so you're knocking the knees in towards each other. And let both knees fall to your left. That right arm reaches overhead. So the right arm reaches overhead, knees fall to the left. The twist. Right arm lifts. And maybe even taking that right arm into a cactus arm. And looking over at your right arm, right hand, right elbow. And we'll slowly take the gaze up. Bring both knees to center and then over to your right. This time the left hand reaches overhead. Keep letting those knees gently move to your right. Then opening that left arm like a cactus. So you take the gaze to the left, over the left shoulder. Nice. Twist. Sinking breaths out. Couple more exhale breaths. Slowly bend the knees, placing both feet on the mat. You could windshield wiper those knees from side to side here, kind of focusing the pressure along that sciatic nerve that runs across like where your underwear line is. So when you bend the knees, you're kind of massaging that nerve each side. Feels really good just to have that pressure along that spot. Might feel a little tender. Just be gentle with yourself. Slowly find your knees back to center. Give yourself a big hug in here. Squeeze those knees in. So you pull the knees to the chest. You might lift the head, the shoulders up off the mat, giving yourself a big hug. And then slowly release into your final Shavasana. Relaxing. Closing down the eyes if it feels safe and good to do so. Or you could keep them open with a soft gaze. And again, feeling the abundance of the earth supporting beneath you. You don't have to try to hold or grip the mat or hold on in any kind of way. Just allow gravity to hold you to the earth. Releasing clenching or anything you're still holding on to. Just let yourself be held. You're held by a hammock. Set aside your day. Giving yourself permission to have this time to totally let go. All is well. With every breath, feeling a little more peace. And a little more calm and surrender. Letting this calm energy influence your thoughts in a positive way. You feel the abundance of good energy, the abundance of peace, love, surrender, serenity. There's so much love. You don't have to earn or do anything. It's just there, like water is around fish in a fishbowl. Just endless supply. It's always available. If you let that love just flow around you, within you, the peace within, peace around you. Thinking about your day ahead today. Full of this abundance of peace and good energy, good thoughts, positive, peaceful experiences, peaceful interactions through every move, everything of your day, without reservation. just let your mind relax. No trying to focus on any one particular thing. Just let the mind relax. Taking a few breaths more here. Deep breath in together. Deep breath out. Deep breath in and out. So slowly open your eyes if they were closed. Seeing your day from a new perspective, a new light. Seeing it in a new way. Changed your inner state, your innermost self. Slowly wiggle the fingers and toes. You can gently press to your side and then up to seated, or rock and roll all the way up to seated. Finishing our class where we started our class. Take a big stretch. Inhale together, big reach. We seal this practice. Exhale, hands together. Pulling all of it into our heart. Namaste. Namaste. Thank you. How are we feeling? We made it.